All right, so there was a moment along this journey to where I felt completely drained, and I realized that I was pouring into other people more than I was pouring into myself. I was showing up for other people, was wearing all these different hats, expanding myself, overextending myself, and it was an aha moment for me because I realized that I was getting nothing in return from anyone, for that matter. And so what I decided to do was pull my energy back, and so I wanted to share this quick story with you, in order to encourage you to do the same. Not necessarily from a standoffish or a selfish standpoint, but from a self-preservation standpoint. And so I want you to imagine that you're a farmer, and then your neighboring farmers are coming to you for help for everything. They're coming to you for help with their equipment. They need help with sowing their seeds, plowing their fields. They need help with even harvesting, right? And so you're showing up for your neighboring farmers, and everyone is, asking you 24/7 to do things for them. And then you find yourself in this moment to where it's essentially harvesting season, and you have nothing to show for yourself, right? You took away all your time, your energy, and resources and poured it into other people instead of pouring it back into you. And so the challenge is it's not the fact that you don't help people, you don't pour into other people. You just have to find your balance. And so the thing is, balance is not necessarily 50-50, even though people, kind of view it that way. Balance is equaling out the equation, so getting it to 100%. So whether you decide to say, all right, I'm going to take 90% of my time, my energy, my focus, and pour it into me, and give 10% of that and pour it into other people, that's 100%. And no one can argue with that, right? You have to understand that when it comes time to pour it into you, many people put themselves last, especially if you're someone with a big heart, right? Which is someone that I've always, identified as, someone who naturally has a big heart and want to see others win. You naturally want to see others succeed, whether it be your family members, whether it be your siblings, your friends, or just even random people. You want to see people do better. But it can't be at your expense. It can't be at the fact that you're pouring into them more than you're pouring into yourself. And that was an aha moment for me, right? Because I realized that I just felt completely drained. I just woke up, it's like, wait, what am I getting for all of this? My phone is ringing nonstop, right? Getting emails, can you do this? Can you do that? It's like, what am I getting for this? What am I getting? And it doesn't mean that you are looking for something for your energy and effort, but it has to be the fact that look at your own field, look at your own life, which is how you're viewing it. Look at your life and really ask yourself, are you living the way in which you want to live for you, right? Are you doing the things in which you want to do? Are things flourishing around you the way you desire for them to flourish? Again, this is both business and life. And if not, you have to pull your energy back. And I want you to understand that you have to go through a season of no, right? And here's the thing, your season of no can be 30 days, it can be 90 days, it can be 6 months, it can be a year. However long you decide that your season of no is, that's totally up for you to decide, but you have to decide that for yourself. Because I realized that also that when I was having conversations with people, a lot of us, we mirror one another's. So I would share the same message with other people and say, hey, I need you to, pour into yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. I know moms who do this, right? They put themselves last. They don't, take care of their health. Well, what good is all this pouring into other people if you're no good, good physically, mentally, spiritually, financially? What good is it? So you have to take a step back and pour into yourself. Put yourself first so that way you can show up as the best version for everyone else when you decide to do so. And so I want you to understand that people are going to react one or two ways, most likely. Either number one, they're going to lash out at you because they don't like this new version of you. They don't like the fact that you are choosing to put yourself first. They don't like the fact that you are pouring into you, that you are sowing your seeds, plowing your fields, harvesting your field. They don't like that, right? Because there was a version of you that they benefited from. They benefited from the kind-heartedness, the big heart that you had. They benefited from the freely, giving them time, your energy, and your resources, right? They don't like this version of you to where you are finally saying, no, I just can't do it. Or you stop answering calls. You stop answering emails. Just like, y'all got it. Y'all take care of it. Y'all can do this without me, right? Or there's the other side of the people. They understand it. In fact, they are clapping for you. They're encouraging you to, take this time for yourself. I totally understand it because you've done so much for me. You've done so much for us that this is the best time for you to do that. We want you to pour into yourself. Those are the 1 or 2 ways that people are going to react. And in fact, how people react is not up to you. You have no power over how people are going to decide to react to you deciding to pull your energy back. Because we are in this season of harvesting. And so I want you to look at, whether it be your business, I want you to look at your life, and I want you to genuinely ask yourself, are you happy? Are you fulfilled? And this is not necessarily saying you make every decision about happiness. It's just about the fact that, do you have what you desire? I need you to pour into yourself, whether it be, your education, upskilling yourself. I need you to pour into yourself your health. Take care of your health. Take care of your mental. Take care of your spiritual. Take care of your finances. Take care of your household. If these areas that are important to you aren't flourishing, then that means you are giving your time, your energy, and your resources, your focus to other things. I need you to shift that and pour it into the areas that matter to you. Take care of your field first, so that way you can, give from your overflow to other people. So today's message.